kilowatt Delta 8 India kilowatt, and we're in West Virginia. Over, Jim.
Roger, Roger, Larry. Yeah, we've just been running through some SDRs. I have a new SDR receiver loaded up with about 50 internet SDR receivers pre-programmed that I just go to favorites, hit it, and it comes up. I've already, well, I did have a problem. I looked at my history, and I decided to erase my history, and I didn't know that all the modifications that I've done to these frequencies that I've stored were captured in history. So I wiped out everything I've been doing for the last 2 days except for the actual SDR itself. So I had to go back through the list, and about 60 of the internet SDR receivers that I had to reprogram, not the SDR itself, but the modifications to the receiver, the frequency and the LSB and stuff like that. Roger.
LSB and stuff like that. Roger.
Roger. Give me a call again. I got KC9, and then I missed the rest of it.
Roger. Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor. KC9VKV. Roger. We're down around Louisville, Kentucky. We're actually on the Indiana side of the Ohio River, right at Louisville. Roger.
Actually on the Indiana side of the Ohio River, right at Louisville. Roger.
Roger, Jim. Well, we're on the Ohio River here in West Virginia, right on the Ohio River. Blennerhassett Island is about 2 miles from me. So anyway, we have talked before. We did some radio setup there on your Vlog sometime back, and this is another 7300 that I got about a month ago, and I've got a condenser microphone on it. That's one of the I don't know, Chinese knockoff 800. It's got a different GYU, I think is what's on this microphone. But anyway, got it on here, and just wondered how the audio sounded on it.
Sounds pretty good. We suggest first be sure that you're in that wide transmit bandpass mode 100 to 2900. Roger.
Transmit bandpass mode 100 to 2900. Roger.
Yeah, we're there. I always run it that way. And I think I got the mic gain set at about 40 on here. I got the compressor running about 3. And if I go in and look at, let me get out of here, go in and look at the transmit setup here. Let me controls, transmit, sideband, running about a -1 and about a +3 on treble.
Yes, sir. Check your ALC level. That would be the first thing before you would go to EQ. Check your ALC. The word is audio. You become a human test tone generator and adjust your mic gain until your ALC is running mid 2/3. Until your ALC is running 2/3. Roger.
2/3. Until your ALC is running 2/3. Roger.
And that's going to be with the compressor off, right?
No. Compressor on at 3. Roger.
No. Compressor on at 3. Roger.
Okay. I'll look here and see ALC. I'm a little bit higher than 2/3.
Yeah, pull your mic gain down just a tad to where you are at 2/3 on your ALC. You can go harder than that, but what happens is you start to run into distortion. So 2/3 is a nice fat level. It gives you a 3 dB dynamic range, which means that your average percent of peak modulation is between 80 and 85%. So go ahead and set that, and then you can hang on that for as long as you need to set that level. Roger.
For as long as you need to set that level.
Okay, that's, I did turn the compressor off, because without it, with it on, it was, the ALC was still holding. I dropped the mic gain down from 40 to 35, and we're operating in 2/3 scale on the ALC, over.
Roger, Roger. Now, if you're just running a 3 on your compressor, it shouldn't make that much difference. We're just looking for a token amount, a third of the capability of the compressor. So go ahead and turn that compressor back on and take another look at your ALC meter as you say the word audio, and let me know where it stands, Roger.
As you say the word audio, and let me know where it stands, Roger.
Audio. I'm seeing the ALC is going over to on the 7300. If I look at the scale slightly above it, well, the ALC's got a red line on the bottom, and when I go audio, it's pretty much full scale there. Audio, and I'm running at least 10 dB of compression, looks like.
Roger. Now, Larry, we don't want to stress that word. Just we say that word audio just as you would say any other word in the QSO. It's not really stressed. It's just audio, just like you would say any other word, right?
Yes, it's just audio, just like you would say any other word, right?
Audio. Okay, that shows me about 5 dB of compression there.
Yeah, and so that should be good. You sound really, really good. Now, let's go back to EQ, if you will, and let's do a little number on the EQ, Roger.
And let's do a little number on the EQ.
Yeah, okay, let me get in there, and okay, we're in, what do you suggest? Currently running bass at -1 and treble at +3.
Okay, take your treble on up to 5, max out your treble, +5, and your bass, let's take one more off, and I think that would be a -3. So it'd be +5 treble, -3 bass, Roger?
3. So it'd be +5 treble, -3 bass, Roger?
Okay, there's -3 bass, +5 treble. Hello, check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio, KD8IK.
Oh, just beautiful. I think you'll love that. Why don't you tell me about 15 seconds and give me information on your antenna so I can get a good recording, Roger?
Information on your antenna so I can get a good recording, Roger?
Roger, Jim. Well, anyway, the call here is kilowatt Delta 8 India kilowatt. We're running a ICOM 7300 barefoot into a InFed with a 9-to-1 by Ballon Designs. The antenna length is just under 100 feet. That's the antenna. That's the antenna we're running on right now. So back over to you, Jim. KC9VKV from KD8IK.
Roger, Larry. And I went up to New York and New Jersey, and my local antenna, as you were speaking that last term, and you were sounding great. I do not have a real good copy on my local antenna, but you sounded good in New Jersey and New York, Roger.
My local antenna, but you sounded good in New Jersey and New York, Roger.
Roger. Okay, well, we'll give it a go. I appreciate the help on it. We're, you can get pretty close, but you can't tell by listening locally to it, even in the monitor position. Makes it sometimes you've got some artifacts and whatnot that show up that don't show up there because of the point. So anyway, I appreciate your input on that, and we'll play with that and see how it plays out. So anyway, back over to you, KC9VKV from KD8IK.
Roger, Larry, and we'll have this uploaded to YouTube. Basically, this was a test of my Hocus Pocus internet SDR receiver system, and so Charlie was assisting me there as we were going through some of those. I did not have a real good handle on his lobe, but now I do, so I can get some more. This thing's holding 50 SDRs now. They're pre-programmed. I can go to them in about 5 seconds. And so it's mainly Charlie, and you'll be right there at the end. Roger.
So it's mainly Charlie, and you will be right there at the end. Roger, roger.
Okay, well, we'll look for that, and I appreciate your time. I'm going to go ahead and jump off it here. I'm doing some other work with some computers here. We've got about 8 computers in here that I'm doing updates on right now. And I just kind of swing around a 360 as I'm working on them. So thanks for the help, and we'll look for you again. We hear you frequently. I think you're generally on every Friday, I believe, is your normal deal there. I think that's where I caught you last time. So anyway, your audio sounds great, and thanks again, Jim. KC9VKV, KD8IK.
Roger, roger, Larry. 73, sir. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. And with that, we got to get out of here. Since about an hour ago, we've been working on our radio, checking out our SDRs, and we want to thank Charlie, Q1G0ZL, and also Larry, KD8IK, for joining us right at the end. 73 all. This is KC9VKV, returning the frequency back to normal amateur radio use. This is KC9VKV, clear.